Hello, welcome to Yellow Door Urban Homestead. I am Asia and I am an urban gardener growing on about 154 square feet of bed space in my backyard. Today I am going to be planting out some beets. So, according to my local feed and seed stores chart, tomorrow is my last day to plant beets. I'm also going to plant out some spinach. According to my local feed and seed store, I have until like the middle of May to get this planted out. It is a Bloomsdale long-standing, so I'm hoping that means it is slow to bolt. I know they are normally slow to germinate, and I'm gonna do carrots. I'm about 10 days behind that, and because I have never successfully grown beets, I haven't even really grown the greens that well. I'm not a beet eater, but I think that I do like the greens. One year I had some greens left and I mixed them in with, some other leafy green vegetables. They were delicious and I'm pretty sure it was the beet greens. So I'm very interested to try it again to see if that's what it was in the mix. So the reason why I say that is because I do have a tape measure and I rarely pull out the tape measure to plant anything. I just kind of eyeball it. I am gonna add some bone meal to the soil because bone meal is good for root vegetables. I'm pretty sure I said that in a video before. So this package says my seed spacing should be 1 inch, and then once they grow to about 2 inches in height, my final spacing should be 4 inches apart. I'm gonna put 2 seeds into 1 hole every 4 inches, and then either I'm gonna thin or I'm going to attempt to do the multi-sowing thing. If you watch Charles Dowding, he's very good. Like, he's one person that you should watch if you don't watch anybody else on YouTube. He's very good. I think he's over in the UK. He does a multi-sowing, I think is what it's called. So he'll put 3 plants in 1 cell and then let them grow. Once there's a larger one, he pulls it and lets the other 2 grow, and then he pulls the next one. So it rained a lot today and we had a lot of wind and stuff. So I figured today would be a great day to come out here and do some planting, considering the soil is already moist. So this is what beet seeds look like. Got those from the Dollar Tree. Dropped a few. Maybe I have some random ones growing. So now I'm just gonna cover them back up, make sure there's good connection with the soil. And voila, we have planted beets. Let's hope that they grow. My foot is still hurting, but it's cool. I'm gonna get through it. I'm gonna plant a few spinach. Spinach is another thing I have not successfully grown. Not because I haven't got it to germinate, but because something, either my dog or the chickens, have gotten out and gotten them. So trying that again. For the spinach, I'm gonna put some extra blood meal down because spinach is a leafy green vegetable and they like their nitrogen. And I'm not gonna do a huge section for the spinach, mostly because I probably would only eat it in a salad and I don't wanna take up a lot of space on something that I may not eat a lot of, but I do want some of it. And so this packaging says they should be 6 inches apart. I only want like the small leaves, so I'm gonna plant them a little closer than 6 inches because I don't want huge spinach. I don't eat cooked spinach. And I'm gonna put 2 seeds in each hole for germination purposes. And that's what spinach seeds look like. And again, another Dollar Tree pack. There went the package. What is a vegetable that you struggle with growing? Because the next thing I'm planting is carrots, and those are a struggle for me. I can get them to germinate. I actually did get them to grow one year, but I put them in a bed that had a layer of decomposed leaves at the bottom. So they came out very deformed, but they were edible. But I want some I want some edible carrots, and more than like 2 or 3. What is a vegetable that you struggle to grow? We're going to plant the carrots, and I have a variety from my local feed and seed. Not really sure what it is. It just says carrots because that's how it works. But this whole pack of seed was only 85 cents, so I'm cool with that. And then I got some it was a free seed packet of cosmic purple. The way carrot seeds work is you don't actually dig down. You literally just surface sow them. You put the seeds on the top, but you have to keep them moist. I'm going to put a piece of cardboard over them and then put the straw back on. But you have to keep track, like you have to come out and check them, because once they start to sprout, you have to remove whatever you have that's covering them to keep them moist, or your seedlings could become leggy, and you'll take it off and they will be white and long. So if you choose that method, I've also done it with like plastic. Just put some plastic over the bed and that has worked. I've seen people put like a whole piece of wood over top of it. Cardboard is what I have, and so that's what I'm gonna use. I would recommend pulling any weeds that you have in the bed in that space, or really anything that's going to stop the seeds from growing, or challenge them, while they're trying to grow. See, I sound like I have successfully grown carrots, don't I? I have successfully researched growing carrots. I'm gonna add bone meal because this is a root vegetable. The one thing I don't do is give up if it doesn't work. I am always gonna try it again. So these are my local feed and seed carrots. And carrot seeds are very small. That's what carrot seeds look like. So I'm literally just gonna drop them on the top of the soil. And so you definitely have to thin carrots. I'm putting a little more than I probably should for this variety because I've had these seeds since 2020 when I initially started gardening seriously. And there aren't a lot in this pack. I'm literally just dropping them on the top of the soil. And then I'm gonna make sure they have contact. So I'm gonna push down. Don't have to worry about watering them in today, but I will come back tomorrow and check to see if they need to be watered. So I'm gonna get the cardboard. This is just an Amazon box that I'm going to open up. I am not going to pay too much attention to the plastic or the paper that doesn't come off, because this will not be staying in the bed. This is only to keep the seeds moist on the surface. I'm gonna take it and lay it across my area. And I may even do a 2-layer, a twofer, like that. And then I'm gonna put the straw back on it to hold it down. So carrot seeds can take a long time to germinate. Just so you know, if you plan to plant carrots and it's your first time, don't get discouraged too early, because it takes them quite a little while to germinate. That is how I'm going to start my carrots 10 days after I probably was supposed to. But it's all about trying new things to see what works in your area. Although the calendar for my area said I'm too late. Thanks for watching. I hope everyone has a wonderful week. Short video this week because my foot is still hurting. But hopefully this was a little bit of help for you. And hopefully I am successful in growing some of the things that I direct sowed this year. Don't forget to visit me on Instagram at Miss MS Asia Spratley. I post every day about the happenings in the garden, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.